Okay, and we are back up. That was an unfortunate stream crash. We have got a decent setup, but sometimes things happen. Now, since we've been gone, Squishy's still rocking that second place. Things are pretty consistent. Mario and Squishy really fighting first and second place here. We have our three of our top 4 players really going at it. I'm thinking Squishy's going to pull ahead. Got that red shell going on. If Mario uses their bomb right, they're going to be able to make Squishy lose their power-up. Well, let's see. Let's see what Mario does with it, if they use it more defensively or offensively. Now, Squishy having that red shell and that mushroom, they might be able to pull ahead, but things are being pretty static. Positions have not changed yet. Now, if you are tuning in, unfortunately, our stream just went down for a bit, but we are still live here at Carolina Games Summit. We have our tournaments going on. Things are going well. Mario getting hit with the red shell, but continuing to not lose their first place position. Alright, Squishy and Mario still going at it first and second place, Jay in third. It is interesting that they have held these positions so well, so consistently. Squishy getting hit, losing some coins, taking the first place though. We have a very clean race between these 3 racers. Squishy dropping from first back to second. Mario and Squishy going back and forth constantly this game. It has been an interesting race, and then Jay finishing back in 4th place. This has been a fun shakedown of our first race here on Waluigi Pinball. Now, for our viewers who are joining back, we are sorry we just had our stream go down, but our tournaments are still up. Things are shaking up. We'll see how things go coming in here. I believe that was Mario in first place, Squishy in second, and Jay in 4th. Unsure about our 3rd place. We'll see how things shake out. Squishy and Mario will likely end up being our finalists in this race. If I had to call it now, that's what I would think. But we'll see how things shake up. Alright, and we are coming here into our 2nd race, I believe. See how things shake out. Squishy out here, Rock in 2nd place. Mario was in 1st place in our last race, holding those top 3 positions. Mario, Squishy, Jay. We'll see how things shake out here. I'm feeling real good about Squishy, though, if you had to ask me. Alright, Squishy, Jay, and Mario were our 4 of our top 3 contestants in the 3 of our top 4 in the last race. But Mario and Squishy are going at it, still fighting for that first and second place. Hot on each other's tails. About half a second time difference between the 2 of them. It's interesting seeing how things shake out. Squishy's holding that first place. All it takes is one good item from Mario, and Mario will take that about 1/3 of a second lead at this point. Dropping the red shell. Squishy hit the deflex there, blocking the red shell. Alright. Seeing how things shake out. Mario out here with the red shell. Hoping to double red shell in first position. That is a very strong place to be in. Probably one of the strongest items in the game. I might prefer the triple green shell for defensive, but offensive, double red shell, those lock on, those are gonna hit. Dropping one of the red shells from Squishy dropped. We had 4 red shells between our top 2 players there a moment ago, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's see what items Mario gets if he's able to maintain this first place position. Mushroom and a banana, I've not the best, but Squishy just rocking the banana. First and second on top of each other. Let's go to our other set of feeds for Mario. Now, we have our third place person, Tim Rollins and Eugene Brown in our third and fourth position. Going at it back and forth, first and second. That's still going to be our Squishy and Mario from before. All right, Squishy and Mario still at it in the first and second place, finishing up. Squishy getting that second place. Jay, the best, getting third. Those might be our podium finishers. Coming up here, you see 20, 16, 11. Now, while they're very close in position, the point difference might only grow here as we go into our future races. All right, let's see how we go. Coming into our third race here, we are zoomed in on Squishy's view here in the race map election phase here on our Mario Kart 8 tournament.
We are back with our third race. Squishy and Mario back and forth in third and first respectively. Make that second, third. They're battling for those top two spots. It is an interesting fight. They have a very similar setup. But Squishy knocked down to 6th. That's so unfortunate. But we can see Jay in third taking a shortcut, looking maybe to pop up to second, and he does. Mario still with a good lead. Squishy found his way back up to third, second, third, fighting for it. It is a close race for these top 4 spots, but one is high up in advance.
Now Mario really holding that lead. Mario, Squishy, Jay going back and forth at it. All of these games, they were our top 3 in the last race. I'm reckon they might finish top 3 in this race as well. I'm excited to see how things shake out. Now this track really highlights one of the fun parts of this Mario Kart. Being able to go on the walls and stuff, hang gliders underwater, really just brings that experience home. A new element that you just don't see in other racing sims. I like GT7, I prefer casting it, but Mario Kart's got that appeal, got that draw to it that you really don't see in other games going on the wall like this. Now we see Squishy dropping down to 4th place, Jay down to 5th. Let's go over to our other feed here. We got Eugene Brown up in 2nd place and Tim Rollins in 4th, fighting at it. Now I bet Squishy's going to get back up to this 3rd place here in a moment. Let's go back to our other 4 feeds here. Mario holding that 1st place, Squishy that 3rd place, and Jay that 5th place. Got Tim and Eugene in those other 2 positions in these top 5 here. Mario getting the coin when you're maxed out at 10. Unfortunate. Mario, Squishy, and Jay almost all capped out on coins. Getting that extra speed bonus, that is what is helping them maintain this lead right now. Mario going back to 3rd place for a second. Now up to 2nd. Playing the Splatoon character. Squishy keeping that 1st place here. Dropping down. Oh, Mario getting the red shell, but getting hit with a shell themselves. I don't know if they'll be able to catch back up. Red shell. Oh, and there's Squishy finishing 1st place. 2nd for Mario. And is that going to be Jay for 3rd and 4th fighting it out? And Jay hits 3rd place. Let's see our 4th place was. It was Eugene and Tim. Unsurprised. They have been some solid competitors this race. Now, if we go back to our other feed, It is 27 points for Mario, 25 for Squishy, 16 for Jay. Mario has a pretty solid lead. Even if they finish middle of the pack, I do think that in the upcoming races, they will be able to hold on to this lead. Now, I'm rooting for Jay personally. I don't know if Jay's going to pull ahead, but Jay has been killing it. He consistently up top, but not getting those first and second place. They are a very consistent player, and over more time, being consistent is the play. If you finish first sometimes, last other times, it happens, but if you're able to just consistently hit everything right, that's the play. I would take that over more extremes any day. Now Squishy holding that first place, Mario second, Jay third. They are killing it. Really consistent racers up in here. Jay hitting that grinds there, getting around that U-turn, coming up into a hairpin here. Getting the double red shell for Jay, but then dropping down from third to seventh. That is rough. Other people take advantage of those power-ups. We still have first and second for Squishy and Mario going at it. About halfway through coins each. Squishy has a few more, getting that extra speed going. Trying to get those extra drifts going back and forth here to get that speed up. All right, Jay in sixth place. We'll see if he's able to crawl up. But Mario here, we're going to get the full screen view. Mario's going to try catching up here. Mario and someone else fighting for second place on top of each other. Mario getting hit by the bomb, dropping from second to fourth place. That is unfortunate. Squishy holding that first place. And the banana, unfortunate. Bad odds there. 10 coins, second lap. Jay the best at fifth, and Mario to third. Let's see how our other four racers are going here. We got Eugene Brown in second. Looks like we have a small screen mix up. Let's go back to our first four racers here. All right. So Eugene second and third now. Okay. I'm hoping for Eugene. Oh, getting hit with the shell. Not losing our things. Got the banana. Green shell. I think the green shell is the most honest power-up in Mario Kart. It is aiming with the skill. Squishy here in first place. Look at that lead that Squishy's maintaining over our other racers. Got a whole 2 bends in the track above them. And that's finishing up the third lap with Squishy. The rest of our racers, we have a solid catch up here, second through fifth, all on top of each other's tails. Mario finishing in second, and then our third place is Tim Rollins. Now let's let our scores settle. I bet that's Mario in first place there. Third is Eugene. Oh, we got a tie, was that? All right. That's exciting. That was our third or fourth race there. I believe that was our third, and we're coming into the fourth here. We got that tie for first place here. I'm excited to see how things shake down. Now, I think Tim and Eugene have a serious chance here of the comeback. They've shown themselves to be very good racers, but Jay, Squishy, and Mario have been really holding that top 3 position. Coming into here, seeing how things shake out, 34 to 34. Next one's 18 and 17. So we have a toss-up between first and second and third and fourth. Interesting how things are shaking out. Now we are going to watch the quad cam view here. Now Jay and Squishy, they've been at it. Jay has been pretty consistent third through fourth. Squishy and Mario, first and second, are dead last. It seems like they are either just hit by an ability or rapidly getting back up there in skill. Squishy having the red shell. One of the strongest power-ups, I'd say. Taking advantage of that to go from third to first, and then getting red shell himself. Going down to fourth place, Squishy, I think they are going to pull ahead here. Getting another red shell. They're going to get back up to third, I think. Oh, but the red shell not getting a good connect. Taking advantage of someone else is going to third place. Jay holding second. They are on top of each other's tails. Squishy's looking to line up one of these green shells. Let's see if he's able to take this shot, getting in close to the other person, hitting them with one, missing the second, going from fourth to second, back to fourth. It is a tight race between our top 4 racers here. Our second place, Mario, Jay, and third going at it. It is anyone's game here, really taking advantage of the power-ups. Mario holding first place, getting that bots for defense, ready for someone to cast down an ability on them, and missing it. Going down to second place. Now first place, that's Squishy back in first place. Low coin counts all around. That is what's happening with these abilities here. Unfortunately, they are losing coins. A little bit back up there, get that speed boost. It is an even field here. Squishy up to 7 coins. Now Squishy has a pretty consistent 2-turn lead again. They have held it down, rolling here. Jay up in second place, second and third, going at it. Mario and Jay on top of each other's tails. Anyone's game. Who will get the better items? And was that Jay in second, Squishy in first, and Mario in third. We're gonna see how things shake out. I think Squishy was our first place before. Let's see. We have third place Jay, second place Mario, and first place Squishy. Let's see how things shake out. There is only a 4-point difference between our first 2 racers. First and second are close, and then third and fourth are very close as well. Let's see how things go as we head into the next race. All right, and this is going to be our last race of this set. Things are looking pretty close. A 4-point difference between first and second. Squishy and Mario. Jay, and I believe our fourth place was Tim. Let's see here. Yep. Eugene and Tim, or Eugene or Tim, I believe, are our fourth place. Jay was our third place. Let's see how things shake out here as we come into another Rainbow Road, one of the most iconic maps in Mario, taking advantage of that new features with Mario Kart 8, the glider, the wall riding, all-around fun things. Seeing how things shake out here. Eugene holding that fourth place. No one's having that many abilities yet. Fresh out of the race. No low coin counts all around. All right, we got a fight for second. Squishy and Mario going at it. Squishy with the double banana, arguably the worst set. All right. Oh, and then Mario drops down to 6. I missed if that was getting hit by a shell, but we'll see if they're able to climb back up from 5th place. Jay and Squishy first and third place respectively. I think that's Eugene in second. Eugene in second, holding that mushroom. Let's go back over here. First place Squishy, and then Mario back in third place. Already climbed up from 6th. I bet that's still Eugene in second place there, rocking. Squishy holding that first place, 10 coins, maxed out. Eugene, 1 coin, 5th place now. Tim and Eugene going at it back and forth. They're fighting for it. They're coming into this turn here. Tim getting hit by the ability. Falling behind as Eugene has the triple mushroom, hoping to pull ahead. Now we're going to hold on to Squishy and Mario. We'll watch them. Mario has a half coin count, but double red shell. And that's fantastic. They're going to lock in that second place. Squishy locking in that first place as we finish up our second set of 6 races here. First place was Squishy, and then we had Mario, if I'm not mistaken, and I think our third place was Jay, if I'm not mistaken. Now, those were our 6 sets of qualifying races for Mario Kart. We will now be doing some organizing, get our racers set up for our final race in Mario Kart here. Get our finalists, see how things go. Looking forward to seeing y'all when we are back. Hello and welcome back to Carolina Game Summit Mario Kart 8 tournament at Anime Gaming Entertainment Convention in Lake City, South Carolina. We have just finished our 2 qualifying races for our Mario Kart 8 tournament, and we are going into our finals here. Coming up, we have some of our best racers from the night so far. We got some popular names. We got Squishy, we got Nanako, we got Cat. We got some people who I'm very excited to see. Squishy popping in here to the stream. That's my racer there. We'll see how he does. We'll see how things shake out. I'm excited for Squishy. I think they're going to take it home. But Mario Kart 8, brilliant game. Anime Gaming Entertainment Convention has been a great time. We have vendors, we've had voice panelists. Tomorrow we're going to have some fighting games. Earlier we had our stream go down, unfortunately, but we are back up. Tournament's still up. Things are running, and we are in our setup phase, getting our racers settled down. I'm very excited for it. Now, some of our racers, we got 8. I'm excited for 8. Eugene Brown making it up here in the top 8. Eugene was pretty consistent. 3rd and 4th place almost throughout the race, but they managed to get it in here. I'm excited to see where we go. Now, we are currently getting, we have 12 racers here. I'm excited. We're in our kart selection, designing our karts, getting people in the lobby. It is a very good time down here at Anime Gaming Entertainment Convention. All right, we have Robin back here. Robin Eggs 00 on Twitter. Now, she has been one of the producers here at AGE Con. Now, Robin, what has been your favorite part of the convention so far?
Well, I will say running these tournaments is awesome. Producing for these tournaments have been awesome. I got destroyed by DDR earlier, so we got a lot of fun arcade games, and it's just been a great time overall. Good food, real good food. The panelists have been awesome. I can't really pick a favorite, but if I had to, it's this game's right here.
Yeah, my favorite part of the convention so far, I think, has been the accessibility. The food here has been really inexpensive. It's been a really welcoming space. There was parking. It has been a very good convention so far. I'm excited. We have free games to play. There's been voice actors. There's tournaments. It's been a really fun time down here in Lake City, South Carolina. Now, we should be up here with our races in just a few more minutes. I'm excited to see how things shake out. Do you have a favorite racer so far? We've got names like Nanoko, we've got 8, we've got Jay the Beast, we have Eugene Brown. Anyone that you're rooting for?
I gotta shout out Squishy. That's my goat. That's my goat. We met him down in Atlanta working Southern Fried. Best TO I've ever met. And goated Mario Kart racer. Awesome.
Voting for Squishy. Honestly, reasonable choice. I'm thinking Nanako takes home the double crown. But Jay the Beast. Jay, Nanako, Squishy. I think those are the 3 racers we really are going to be looking at here, fighting for that top 3 position. All right, and we're getting information on how these races are going to go down. We're going to throw up the kart selection as they finish getting in the lobby here, and I will be back with you in just 1 minute. All right, and welcome back to Carolina Games Summit stream. We had an unfortunate crash earlier, but we are back in live. We have our 12 top racers for the day here in seats. They're getting set up. It is going to be 12 races for our top 12 racers. At the end of it, most points will be our #1 champion. We will be taking the top 3 podium finishers. We'll see if Nanako gets that double champion crown. We have some people who are in Smash Bros. They are double majors out here with the Smash Bros, out here with the Mario Kart. We'll see how things shake out. I'm really excited. Looking over the crowd here, you got people locked in. They're ready. Iceberg and Nanako, they are going to be taking their feud here from our from our Super Smash Bros. Tournament earlier. They are going to be coming here into the Mario Kart. Now, we have a rivalry here. I'm excited to see who pulls ahead. Iceberg's hoping to keep that title. Nanako's coming out for blood, trying to get that revenge, take the other title. I think Nanako's the better Mario Kart player. I think they're going to pull ahead here. And we're going to have our top 2 Smash Bros. Be inverted for our top 2 Mario Kart. We'll see how things play out, though. That's the thing about these tournaments. Sometimes underdogs pull ahead. Things are usually very interesting. Now, we have our TO organizing our players the last little bit, and we should be starting our tournament here in the next few minutes. All right, and I've just been informed we are going to do 8 races for our finals here so that we are out of our venue on time. 8 races, top 12 racers. We'll see how things shake out. We got Nanako, we got Iceberg, we got Jay the Beast and Squishy. We'll see how things shake out. I think Eugene might pull ahead here. I'm rooting for Eugene Brown personally. I'm excited. All right, and things are starting up here. Let's see how it shakes down. I think Jay the Best gonna pull out here, holding true to the namesake. We'll see how things shake down. I am excited for this screen here. Iceberg, Jay, Ake, and Eugene. These are some of our better racers for the day. That's a good thing about this final is that we have had solid racers all throughout this. I'm excited to see how things shake out. Squishy getting that first place. Mario holding second and third, bouncing between it. We'll let things shake out a little bit more. Getting the double boost with Mario, bottom right there. Let's see how things shake out. Banana's not the greatest, but that red shell. Red shell is arguably one of the best power-ups to have here. Going from second to seventh as things shake out. Our racers pull ahead. Losing that red shell, jumping from seventh to fourth, down to fifth. Squishy holding that first place, starting to get that early lead. coming around this round long curve here, really getting that long lead on second place. Second through eighth on top of each other. All right, and we're gonna change to our other view here. See how people are doing. Jay the best halfway through coins, and Iceberg 7 coins there. They're shaking up our second and third place. Iceberg may pull ahead here. They have the coin advantage. If they do a good item, it's really anyone's game here between Jay and Iceberg, second and third place. Oh, and Iceberg dropping down to fifth and getting hit with a shell. Maintaining that fifth, getting that good boost back with the mushrooms. All right, now we have Squishy still locking in that first place. Look at that gap between that Daisy and that Yoshi. Squishy has a significant lead that has grown from our previous lap into our final lap here with Squishy. We're seeing how things shake out. Jacob Penov, unfortunate, getting the bull. Let's see if Jacob's able to use that bull to go from 10th, maybe back up to a podium finish. All right, now we have Eugene and Jay fighting for that third place. Eugene, I'm rooting for Eugene. Eugene's my pick. Second place. Oh, Jay dropping from second to sixth place. That is a significant loss in the final round. Going into the last few turns, I think Jay might finish here in fifth place. Oh, and all right, things are shaking out. Jay down to sixth place. Let's see how our third place was. Nanoko was our third, Mario was second, and Squishy was first. I was on it with the desk earlier about who our top 3 would end up being. They seem to be the stronger racers of the day. Yep. Nanako rocking that 10 coins, getting that finish. And let's see our four racers who are still playing. Okay, let's see how things shake out on... We're seeing how... We got the map pits here. Let's see where we end up going. The course has been decided, and we are going in here to our second race. So let's see how things shake out. Bowser's Castle. It's a classic. It's one of my favorites. All right, I'm excited. Squishy, Mario, Nanako. Those are our top 3. Those are the people we are going to be keeping an eye on here. They're going to get this good start. They're going to get a clean start. All of them getting that boost there. Hot off the start. Let's see how things shake out. Squishy taking that early lead, but getting hit with an item, dropping from 1st to 9th. I think Squishy will get back up. 10th place for Squishy. Going here to Eugene. Eugene rocking that 3rd and 2nd, going neck and neck with someone else here. I think Eugene dropping down to 3rd. Has the banana, not a great item. I would have tossed the banana to get the double power up there. Green shell, like I said, I think it's the most honest power up. You use it well, you can't be mad if you get hit with a green shell. It's skill from the other person. Mario Gamer holding 1st place. Squishy 9th up to 4th place now. Really catching up, getting the double power up. Mario holding that lead. Riding that incline, seeing how it goes. Squishy getting hit with an item, but has a red shell. Pretty consistent in 4th place. Nanako also with the red shell in 2nd. Our 1st and 2nd, very close right now. Nanako's looking for a moment, casting that red shell. Let's see when it hits Mario. I might have missed that red shell going away. I don't know where it ended up. But we are looking at Genie. Genie in 3rd place here. Oh, we up. Let's see. Genie's pulling it up. Now, remember, one of our people earlier was cheering on Genie. Genie, I believe, was the number 3 in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament earlier today. And I think Genie's going to really pull ahead in this Bowser's Castle course. They seem to have it down. Now, Nanako and Mario still at it in 1st and 3rd. Squishy has not recovered from that early knocking down to 9th place. We'll see if they're able to pull ahead here. Triple mushroom and a red shell. Great power-up combo there. Nanako holding on to that red shell, waiting for a good spot to use it. Nanato and Mario going at it. Nanato getting hit, dropping from 2nd to 7th place. That is unfortunate for Nanato, but Squishy back up to 3rd, 2nd. They are going at it, 2nd and 3rd place on top of each other's heels. Nanato in 5th, trying to catch back up. You see 4th and 3rd place just ahead of Nanato. Hitting that drift, bouncing off the wall, and losing the speed from the grinds. That's unfortunate for Nanato. Squishy in 3rd place, Mario in 1st. All right, and then we're seeing how things shake out. In 2nd, we have 8, who is in our first 6 races. 8 was a really consistent racer. So in 1st place, Mario. 2nd, 8. 3rd is Squishy. Seeing how things shake out here. Mario in 3rd place overall, coming into the finishing lap. We have Squishy in 2nd, 8 in 1st. And I missed who our 3rd place racer was. It was Mario. So 8 coming out here, upsetting the previous race, ending in 1st place, 27 points. Tie between 8 and, I believe, Mario, tying that 1st place position as we finish our 2nd race here. Going into the 3rd race, we'll see what map they end up choosing. 8 and Squishy might be the showdown as we go into our future races. Alright, Bowser's Castle. It's one of my favorite maps. There's a lot of fun text that you can do on it, especially on some of the older versions. The speedrunning community really takes advantage of Mario Kart's special features. Now, I am very happy with some of the skill expression we are seeing from our racers today. We have Squishy in 1st place, rocking over here waving. What's up, Squishy? Nanato and Icebird still going at it. We'll see who's able to pull ahead here. Squishy getting that early start, double grind as they go into the back-and-back snake turn there. Really taking that early lead, taking advantage of it. Only has the 1 point to start out. You see, Nanato's already at 3, didn't have to speed boost, but trying to climb through the ranks, bouncing off cars, losing that position. Mario and Squishy. Oh, Squishy's down to 9th place. Probably got a bad item off the bat. You're gonna see people go 1st to 8th all over the place. That's fine. The pat's been settled. The race is evening out. Items are being thrown every which way. There's splash damage, there's bouncing. Now Mario 2nd place here. Oh, down to 4th. Things are still shaking up. This has been an interesting race so far. Everyone's hot on each other's tails. It's hard to keep up. For one thing's consistent, and that's Squishy holding that 1st place here. Still only on the 2 coins. But that's fine. Squishy has it down. Getting hit with an ability. Dropping from 1st to 3rd. Losing all their coins. That is unfortunate for them. Mario holding that 1st place. Has 10 coins. Really pulling ahead here. If you're just tuning in, we are in our grand finals for Mario Kart 8 at Anime Gaming Entertainment Convention. We have been going all day today. We've had Smash Bros. We've had Mario Kart. Tomorrow we'll be having fighting games and Gran Turismo 7 for the racing. Now, Mario holding that 1st place still. Squishy dropping down to 5th. Mario has that green shell, probably using it more defensively here. Has the coin, does not do a lot for them with that maxed out coins. But Nanato, 3rd place, red shell. They play that well, they'll pull him to 2nd or 1st. 8, 2nd place, has to look out for that red shell. Using the ability, has a red shell of their own, tossing it to 1st place. We'll see if they're, okay, so 8 just went from 4th to 3rd to 2nd. Back to 4th. Nanato's in 4th now. Squishy's back in 1st place. Mario in 3rd. Our 1st through 3rd on top of each other. Mario's just desperately... Oh, Mario dropping from 3rd to 6th. Unfortunate and hit with some abilities back to back. Squishy has the triple green shell. Arguably one of the best defensive items when they're in 1st place. Finishing in 1st place, Squishy. 4th place, we got Nanato. I'm not sure who our 2nd and 3rd... Oh, 2nd was 8. 8, I believe, was one of our top competitors. There was a tie before. So 8 in 2nd place with 39 points. Who is our 1st place right now? 42 points. That's Squishy. Squishy and 8 is our top 2. I think Squishy's going to hold that lead, but 8 is really giving Squishy a run for their money. We are going into our 4th race here. After this, we will be at the halfway point. Things can still be shaken up. There's no clear finalists. Things are close. Squishy has held that lead, but there's a top 3 position. And one person can't hold all top 3, so we'll see how things shake out. We'll see what map we end up here. We got some fun ones. That's Waluigi Pinball up there. Ooh, all right. Coming up here into our 4th race. Let's see how things shake down in Wario's Gold Mine. Now, Squishy is only 3 points ahead of our 2nd place racer. It is a close fight between 1st and 2nd place. Now, early lead, yeah, that is a very solid early start. Going back and forth, giving me whiplash, looking behind them. Dane hit with the red shell. 1st to 9th to 11th to 12th, falling off the map with the red shell. I think Squishy's going to take it back, but Mario holding that 1st place. Let's see how things go here. Getting the double power up, Mario. Let's see what he does. A coin and a green shell. Not great, but Jacob in that 2nd place, shaking things up, throwing the red shell. Hopefully Dane to 1st. Looks like the red shell has missed, unfortunately, but Jacob's looking to line up that shot, getting that double drift, triple drift going, taking the shortcut. Ready for that green shell, hoping to line up that shot on Mario. Now Mario over here on Wario's Gold Mine, bit tricky, but Mario's holding that 1st place position. Squishy back up to 4th from 12th place, going from 1st to 12th, back up to 4th. Squishy's trying to get back up there. Jacob, double green shell in 1st place. Pretty good defensive layout here for Jacob. H just hit 1st place, getting back up there. H is taking it up to 10 points now. Will H be able to hold this? Red shell coming up, about to lose 3 of their coins. Going back up to 10 almost immediately. H recovering from that red shell well. Only losing 1 position and not by very much. We have Jay the best down in 12th place. A bit of irony there, but we have H in 2nd, Jacob in 1st, shaking things up, going into the final lap here at 10 coins. Oh, and we get zapped. Squishy in 3rd place, has not recovered from falling off the map just about here from that red shell early on. Right to the right there is where Squishy fell off in the 1st lap. Up to 2nd place, he has recovered. Jacob in 2nd, Squishy in 1st. They are going at it neck and neck on top of each other. Jacob's POV, you see a green shell bouncing Jacob, not hitting Squishy. Will Jacob be able to catch up from 2nd place or 5th? Squishy in 1st place here. Things are coming up really nicely. Mario's in 2nd and Nanato's in 3rd. We are back into the spot that I was expecting us to be in a lot of these races. And Squishy finishes in 1st place, gets that 10 points. Mario taking the shortcut with the mushroom, I think that was. And Nanato finishing 3rd place. We'll see how the scoreboard shakes out once these racers finish here. All right, Squishy in 57 points. Then we have 33 and 34 points. Things are very interesting here with our top 3 racers. Now, 57 points from Squishy. Our next one, 57 points is a pretty significant lead, a 17-point lead over 2nd place. And we have a 6-point lead to 3rd place. Things have been very entertaining so far. I'm excited to see if Squishy's able to hold this lead here as we come here into our next race. Now we are halfway through. Our 1st place person has 57 or 57 points. That's Squishy. And our 3rd place has 34 points. Halfway through the race, things can still change up. We will see how it goes as we are in our race selection here. Just waiting on one more racer to finish their selection. All right, we got a pretty decent selection here. We got some classics, we got some modern hits. We'll see how things go. And which track will we end up on? I don't know what I'm rooting for. All right, coming here just past the half point in our grand final for Mario Kart 8 here. A tournament brought to you by Carolina Games Summit. All right, coming here, all of the people on the screen getting the boost. We'll see how things settle up. Squishy dropping here to sits, but he'll get it. He's consistent. If nothing else, Squishy's got that consistency to him, taking a shortcut here with a few people. Mario in second, Jacob in first, shaking things up a little bit. Nanako in third. Things are very close between these racers. We got some double power-ups coming in. Jacob's not the greatest, but Nanako, the mushroom and the red shell, a very good position with how close the path is right now. Able to boost ahead. They might be able to take them from fourth up to first if they play it right. Mario in first place, 5 points. That's pretty decent. Squishy falling behind. That's unfortunate. These were our top 4 players. Now they're solidly middle of the pack. Mario holding first place, fighting with someone else who's overtaking them and then being overtaken back to back. We'll see who pulls ahead here. They are our top 2 people. All right, 8th and 4th place. This has been a very close race between some of us. 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, falling behind there. Unfortunate. Getting passed by the bullet. Mario in first. Jacob in second, and Squishy in third. Jacob with the horn and the red shell has a very strong ability kit here. I'm feeling good about Jacob's kit. Mario with the double green shell. Those are some skills. I'm hoping to see a good shot there. You might just play them defensively. Squishy trying to overtake, holding the bomb ability, tossing it. And is it a Mario? Mario dodges it pretty well. That's good. Squishy nearly getting hit with his own bomb. Okay. We'll see how things shake up here in the final lap on this map here. All right, I'm hearing some cheers from some of the racers themselves. Mario first place, 10 points. Squishy in second place. Looks like Mario has a solid about 2-second lead, but there is a red shell going towards first place. I think that got blocked by a green shell, if I'm not mistaken. Squishy launching another red shell. We'll see if it hits that green shell, and we're good. Mario really taking advantage of those green shells, using them defensively instead of offensively, really maintaining that first position. Oh, another red shell. Mario's not able to dodge this one, and he crosses the finish line before the red shell hits Mario. Jacob finishing in second. Squishy was that in 6th place. Oh, Squishy finishing in 4th it was. Mario using those double green shells as a defensive ability was where it was at. That blocks 2 red shells, really helping cement that lead there. I'm excited. A 16-point differential between our first and our second place here. Now our first place is Squishy, followed shortly behind by 8 and Mario. I'm excited for how things shake up here. We'll see things going. We're just past the halfway point over here at Carolina Games Summit. All right, and we are locked in here, coming into our 6th race. All right, Squishy, Mario, and 8 are our top 3 racers. Will Squishy be able to hold it off in Music Park here? One of the most thematic courses, a very fun one to be riding through, if nothing else. And there is more to Mario Kart. They have some beautiful and thematic and iconic tracks. Now things are shaking up. Mario holding that first place, pointing in a green shell. Not the greatest, but you can do a lot with the point in a green shell. Now Jacob in 11th place. You remember Jacob was fighting for first place in our previous race. We'll see if he gets back up there. Got the double mushroom. Solid mushrooms all around. Mario and Squishy fighting for first and second place. Squishy with the mushroom and the red shot. I think he's going to pull ahead. He uses this mushroom to go on the out-of-bounds area a bit better. Has the red shell. Squishy just lapped our 12th place person. Mario, second place with the green shell, using it to block an ability there. Squishy with the green and the red shell. Christmas colors here, playing them a bit defensively. Mario's just looking for that opportunity to pass, getting those grinds back and forth on the bottom right. Squishy, Mario, Nanato, first through third place. Now, H was our third place overall so far. Nanato is hoping to dip back into our third place in the race. H is in our fifth place overall right now. Fourth and fifth, they're fighting for it. Squishy getting hit with an ability, losing some coins, dropping from first to second. Squishy has such a strong lead that they do not have to worry about third place quite yet. Taking the shortcut, bouncing off it, has the green shell for defense, hoping to catch up as Squishy goes into the third lap here. Mario having that red shell, keeping it, just trying to keep on defense, having that lead. Now on the bottom right, you can see the map. You see that Mario has a decent lead on Squishy. Squishy taking the slow path around. Things are shaking up here, first and second place. It's been consistent. Squishy having the double red shell is gonna work out here. Mario getting hit by an ability. Squishy with the double red shell for defense, but getting hit with the bouncing thing, costing Squishy first place, tossing the double red shell out. Mario getting hit. Oh, we got zapping, we got ink, we got red shells. First and second place has been a shake-up. Nanato in fourth place. I bet that's H in third, now in fourth. Nanato's in third. Things are shaking up here. Oh, and Squishy in first place. Mario just shortly behind, hot on each other's tails, finishing up the sixth race here. Squishy, Mario, and H are our top three. They are really holding it down here. I'm excited to see how things shake out. We were just in Music Park. I don't know if y'all have some favorite maps. If you do, feel free to drop them down in the chat below. We are Carolina Games Summit, brought to you by the AG Econ, live streaming our Mario Kart 8 tournament. We have had some very clean racing today. It has been wonderful seeing our top four racers going back to back. We have people using shells for blocking. We have red shells flying every which way. People are using these abilities in great ways, taking shortcuts. It has been going down here at Carolina Games Summit. All right. I'm excited to see how things shake out here as we go into our last three races in Mario Kart 8. Now, racing games, they're fun. People joke on racing, that's all left turns, but you can do a lot of stuff. Getting your lines, knowing the shortcuts, knowing how abilities work in Mario Kart, knowing when to use an ability defensively versus offensively, holding on to things. There's a lot to it, and it's a lot of luck as well. You can go from 1st to 12th with one bad red shell hitting you. Alright, so we have Mario holding that first place. Squishy in 7th, but has that red shell. Probably going to keep it for defenses, trying to get up there. Oh, and it gets hit by someone else, spinning out from it. Squishy up from 7th to 3rd, just like that. Early on, it's easy to jump halfway through the pack here. Mario holding that first place through this whole thing, though. Jacob in 11th again. Nanato in 4th, though. We have Mario, Squishy, and Nanato on top of each other's tails. Mario and Squishy, I think they're going to be going at it here in a moment. Squishy's trying to get our second place person. That's going to be 8th in second place. Squishy's trying to overtake it and, oh, going from 3rd to 1st, but still getting cooked by an ability. Throwing a shell, going back to 1st place. We have Mario in 2nd. Oh, we have 1st through 4th. Things are being shaken up. Squishy getting hit by a green shell. Red shell coming out, hitting someone else. Things are shaking up here. Nanato in 2nd. Our 1st place one is Eugene Brown. Eugene Brown holding that 1st place position. Got that defensive green shell. Let's see how things are going here. Will Eugene be able to hold on to this? Eugene's my underdog pick. I'm rooting for Eugene personally. Squishy back in 1st though. He's holding down Nanato. 3rd place with the red shell. I think Nanato with the red shell here might be good enough to get up here. Got that red shell. Squishy in 2nd. No defensive abilities. Oh, tossing the red shell. Squishy blocking the red shell. Nanato losing that ability to overtake. Has the double mushroom coming here. Squishy with the beatbox. Ready for Nanato to try passing and hitting him. Squishy using the beatbox to get into 1st place. Hitting that grind here. Coming into the final lap. Blue shell coming up. Where's it at? Oh, got a bullet through. Oh, blue shell. Squishy dropping in 2nd place. 1st place about to get hit by the blue shell. Nanato then hit back to back with abilities. still in first place, though, against all odds. Nanako going crazy out here, locking that first place. We'll see who's going to get it. We're coming up here on the finish line shortly. Nanako or Squishy or Mario, it's anyone's game. This has been a very close race between our top 3 racers. So Mario falling off the map, possibly tossing him to the third place, down to 6th place. Squishy in 2nd place. Nanako in 1st. We'll see how things shake out. Squishy taking the shortcut. Is this going to be enough to pull ahead? Just barely pull ahead. Not and Squishy takes 2nd place. Nanako taking 1st place. Now, that was a good shortcut there. Not to the speed difference being the difference there. Squishy in 1st, Mario in 2nd, and I believe that was Nanako in 3rd place. That was a neck-and-neck finish there, and I believe our 6th race, we will be back to you as when they have finished pitting the map here. All right, we got the last race here, final race, unlocked in. Are y'all ready? We are here, Carolina Games Summit at AGE Con in Lake City. Squishy is holding that lead down. Mario and Nanako in 2nd and 3rd place respectively overall. We'll see if Squishy's able to hold that lead in this final race here. Nanako getting a bit unlucky off the start, down to 8th place. Nanako should be able to catch up though. You did fall behind with a bit of bad luck, but if it's early on, it's easy to recover. Taking advantage of that 4 mushrooms, taking the shortcut Nanako, flying over things, using the mushroom there to get the extra power up. We'll see how things shake up. Nanako having the mushroom and the green shell, some of the most iconic abilities. Squishy holding that 1st place though. The defensive green shell, 9 points. Squishy has a very strong position here to lock things down. 2nd place, or 1st place. Mario in 2nd place has the red shell and the green shell. Something ate Squishy's green shell here, so Mario has an opportunity here. If he plays things right, pull ahead into 1st place. All right, 1st place Squishy driving off the map there, playing things around to try dodging the blue shell, I think it was, but still getting hit by it, unfortunately. Now, that was a very clever play, but didn't end up working. Mario with the red shell and the green shell in defense. Red shell gone. 1st place, Squishy in 2nd. Nanako in 4th. Who's our 3rd place? It's 8. 8 holding it down in 3rd. We'll see how things shake up. Mario here keeping that 1st position from when Squishy lost it with that blue shell, unfortunately. It was a good trip to try falling off the map, falling into 2nd place and not get hit by the blue shell, but it did not work out for Squishy. We'll see how things go. Dropping the red shell. Will he be able to pull ahead here? Oh, blocking the red shell from Mario. That might hold Mario as our 1st place here. We'll see how things shake out. There's still some time. Mario has a really strong position here. Squishy getting hit with an explosion from Mario. That might keep Squishy locked in 2nd place here. He does not have enough opportunity to catch up here. Squishy's going to finish in 2nd place. Mario finishing in 1st place. We hear some congratulations here. He is excited. 2nd place for 8, and it might be Squishy in 3rd place. He finishes 1st place. You hear the excitement. People here have had a great time at Mario Kart 8, brought to you by Carolina Games Summit at AGE Con. We have had some very clean racing here today. Squishy in 1st place. I believe that was Mario in 2nd place overall. We've had some great racing. Squishy here taking home the final position with 103 points. Our 2nd was Mario. They have had some very clean racing here tonight. All right, Squishy here, taking home first position. He had some lovely racing. We had some neck-and-neck racing, back and forth. It was very exciting. Excellent use of abilities. Alright, so that was some very close racing. We saw some excellent use of abilities, some neck-and-neck finishes, back and forth, shortcuts. It has been a blast down here at Carolina Dames Summit. We are going to get Squishy over here in just a moment, talk to him a bit about... Oh, and Squishy is choosing not to come up here. That is okay. It has been a blast here at Carolina Dames Summit. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We have brought to you most of our racing games, but tomorrow we will have Gran Turismo 7, the real racing simulator, and we will have Tekken. We will have Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken. We will have fighting games for you tomorrow. We'll have Gran Turismo 7. Thank you all for joining us here at AGE Con Carolina Dames Summit. This has been Vi. Hope you all have a great night tonight.